Changing state. In this nugget, we are going to observe that some materials change state when they are heated or cooled. And these are the keywords that you should look out for. State, freezing, melting, condensing, evaporating, and boiling. Changing state. Introduction. There are 3 states of matter: solids, liquids, and gases. Let's think about water. It's a liquid. But what is it called when it's a solid or a gas? Water can be a solid as ice or a gas as water vapour. Have a think. What is it called when ice turns into water? Or when water turns into water vapour? What are the names of the changes of state? Changing state. Heating up. When an ice cube is in the freezer, it has a temperature of -4 degrees Celsius. It is very cold. If we take some ice out of the freezer and put it in a beaker on the windowsill, it will warm up. If we leave it to heat up on the windowsill, it will melt and become water. Its state changes from a solid to a liquid. This happens at 0 degrees Celsius. If we heat that water up even further, it will boil. We'll start to see bubbles of gas rising in it. This is because it is evaporating. It is changing state from liquid to gas. This happens at 100 degrees Celsius. Changing state, cooling down. If we fill a balloon with water vapour from the kettle and put it in the fridge, it will cool down. The water vapour will change from a liquid to a gas. It will condense. What will the balloon feel like if it has water in it rather than a gas? It will be much less firm, and you'll be able to slosh all the water around inside it because it's a liquid. If we move the balloon into the freezer, the water will freeze. It will turn from a liquid to a solid and become ice. What will the balloon feel like if it has ice inside rather than water? Changing state. Temperature. Temperature is how hot or cold a substance is. We measure it with a thermometer. It is measured in degrees Celsius. Water is a solid below 0 degrees Celsius. It melts at 0 degrees Celsius and becomes a liquid. It boils at 100 degrees Celsius and becomes a gas. Have a think. What state is water at 50 degrees Celsius? Water is a liquid at 50 degrees Celsius. What state is water at 110 degrees Celsius? Water is a gas at 110 degrees Celsius because it's above 100 degrees Celsius, which is when it boils. What state is water at -5 degrees Celsius? -5 degrees is below 0 degrees, so water is a solid at -5 degrees Celsius. Changing state. Summary. There are 3 states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. If we heat a solid up, it will melt and become a liquid. If we heat up a liquid, it will evaporate and become a gas. If we cool down a gas, or decrease the temperature of a gas, it will condense to become a liquid. And if we decrease the temperature even further, so we cool it down even more, it will freeze and become a solid. To summarize, we have looked at how a substance changes state as it changes temperature. And the keywords you should now feel comfortable using are state, whether a substance is a solid, a liquid, or a gas. Freezing, when a liquid changes into a solid. Melting, when a solid changes into a liquid. Condensing, when a gas turns into a liquid. And evaporating, when a liquid turns into a gas.